The problem with agents spending money on marketing. So therein lies the issue. If you're spending money on marketing, that's a huge problem because you should never spend money on marketing. You should be investing money in marketing. That simple shift makes a big difference. Reason being, marketing is all about testing. Realtors get in, take a class, figure they'll spend $100 and make a $500,000 sale. Although that is possible by luck, it's not sustainable and it's highly unlikely. What you have to understand is when you are investing in marketing, you invest with the expectation of a return. Expenses are out of the door. So if you keep looking at marketing as an expense, you're looking at throwing money out of the door. It's never going to come back to you. You're just basically pushing money out of the door. That's not what you want to do. If you're doing that with your marketing, you're doing it completely wrong because every dollar you spend in marketing should have a return. Those dollars should bring back at a bare minimum $1. If you're good, way more than $1. And what gets measured gets managed. So you have to make sure that you're actually measuring it. So I'll give you an example. I just spent about $300 in the course of 7 days on a campaign. I got 3 leads at $300. That's $100 lead. And guess what? None of those leads have converted. Most agents would look at that like, oh my goodness, that's too much, like $100 a lead. No, it's all about perspective and how you look at things. I didn't lose money at all. I didn't invest it yet. It's being invested because I didn't get a return on it yet. But what I'm doing is I am buying data. When you buy data, now I have data that nobody else has. No other agents in the area have. Nobody else has this information. This is my information that I can now look through and look at the data and see, I need to change this. I need to change that. It's kind of like when you're looking at your bills and your expenses over 3 months, if you budget, which you should be. If you budget over 3 months, you can look and see like, oh, I can cut that out. I can cut that out. Maybe I'll shift this from here to there. That's all you're doing when you're buying data. So initially, if you have no experience and you've never marketed before, you will be what most people would look at or most agents would look at as losing money. Now, you only lose the money if you stop. You're not actually losing money. You're investing in data. This specific campaign I'm running is not our normal campaign. Most campaigns, except new construction campaigns that we set up, out of the gate, real easy. We already know the data because we've done this repetitively so many years. It's like clockwork. You can drop me anywhere in the country and I can start generating new construction or luxury new construction buyer leads instantly at a lower cost. Costs vary depending on the area. But this is a new campaign where I don't know anything about the keywords people are looking for. So I'm buying data, and what we do is we use Google as a crystal ball. I'm buying data to see what people are looking for. Yes, it's $100 a lead. That'll go well down once I go back into the data and look at it and see, oh, we need to dial in on this, or let's test this, because this frustrates a lot of our clients or people in general. They're like, how have you been marketing for 20 years and you're a marketing expert and you don't know? What I mean by that. If someone asks me, Damien, what do you think about this ad? Damien, what do you think about these keywords? Damien, what do you think about this? I'll tell them, I don't know. I've got best practices. We always start with best practices, but I legitimately don't know. And nobody can tell you they know. What they can do is they can tell you, here are the best practices. Because what you think you know, you don't know until the data backs it up. I have sat in the room with CEOs and VPs and we all agreed on this specific campaign. We were like, rah, rah, yes, this is going to work. And we were testing it against an existing campaign. It bombed. You have I think all those folks in there were like 6-figure wage earners, MBAs, all these other degrees, all agreed on it. And myself, the marketing expert, who was a trusted marketing advisor in this situation. I agreed this would work better, but I did not allow them to run it by itself. We ran what we were already running. We thought we were improving it. Didn't work. Oh well, I didn't know. But had we switched it, revenues would have completely dropped and fallen off because we tested. So when you're marketing, you're testing. But don't look at marketing as an expense. Expenses go out the door. Look at it as an investment. And when you are doing new marketing strategies, you're not throwing money out the door. You're not losing money. You're investing in data, and the data dictates which way and which direction you go. Super important to know. And it's not often dictated because most real estate agents aren't marketers. They haven't been doing this for a while, so they're still learning. As long as you get the data and you look at the data and you see, oh, this is the direction I should go. And it's really easy to do, especially with Google. Once you go in there, you can see, oh, these are the keywords that I'm looking at. This is working, this isn't. So I should probably do more of that. And it's a muscle, just like anything else. You have to exercise that muscle, but don't spend on marketing, invest. Go into it knowing that you are going to continue to do this until it brings you an ROI. And you should not do any type of marketing that does not have a measurable ROI, however long that is. So my $100 per lead and the $300 I spent during that week will be dropped down drastically once I review the data and determine, okay, this is the structure we're going to use. Let's run another 300, see how the lead cost drops, then run another 300. Typically with a brand new campaign on any platform I'm running, I expect to invest about $2,000 to learn. Now, once you learn, that's when you're dangerous. So if you'd like to be dangerous and attract new construction and luxury new construction buyers, keep your commissions, not have to worry about inventory and high interest rates and this NAR settlement. Go to theiconicagent.com or click on the links in the bio. We have Wednesday masterclasses where we share the 3 steps that we use. We show you how to find hidden new construction that's been right under your nose. We show you how to find out which community is the most popular and the buyer demand for that community, as well as how to attract in-state and out-of-state buyers. We do this each week live. It's not pre-recorded. We do it live every week, so we switch it up a little bit. Join us and we will show you the blueprints. And if you're interested, we have, after you attend the event, we have a 3-day in-person over-the-shoulder workshop that is limited to 15, maybe 20 agents, October 23rd, 24th, and 25th. DM me for details.